It's the American League All-Stars and the National League All-Stars. Gotta love the All-Star festivities. Always a great show. We'll be back to get this thing started after this. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singy, always special when we get together to call the All-Star game.
Well, we've done a lot of these together, and sometimes you come in and think, ho-hum, another year. But once you look and you see these All-Star players, their uniforms on, them interacting with one another, you realize just how special it is. It's going to be a great one tonight.
First pitch coming your way next. About to get started here. And on the hill in this one, Paul Skeens.
Big-time arm power. One thing he struggles with, though, is repeating his delivery. And sometimes you have bigger pitchers trying to sync things up. Not as easy as a more compact pitcher. But if he can get command going, establish it early, and carry it through the ball game, he's going to pitch deep into this one.
Gleyber Torres leading things off and takes a strike. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Hauls it in for the out. Aaron Judge at the plate. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact and just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
There's some players, for whatever reasons, they seem to just face a slew of right-handed pitchers, and their comfort level increased so much that they'd actually prefer to face that same side thrower in a tough situation.
Just missed. Yeah, most guys struggle against the same side, whether it's left on left or right on right, and this guy's an exception. One down, base is empty. Gets the call, and now it's filled up 3-2. Outside, and that is ball four.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Runner on at first with one gone. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Ball one, no strikes. Judge leads off first with one away. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Two down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Cal Raleigh. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. Inside, just missed.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their number one job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
There's a strike. And as well, lots of pop in that bet. So you combine the slug with really good defense. He swings and fouls one off. Two outs. Just off the inside edge. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Here comes a pitch. On the ground. Machado tosses to first. Third out. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. And now the NL Stars will get their first crack at it. No score. Back here with my pal Singy, getting the nod in this one. Tarek Skubal.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
And there's a foul ball. The next pitch misses, and a count 1-2.
1-2.
Got him. And there's one down.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Ketel Marte in the box now. No balls and a strike. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And now it's even 1-1.
One ball,
really
one
close
strike.
pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 1 out, bases empty.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Toughest pitch to hit, fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
And here's Freddie Freeman. Gets the outside corner with that one. And that's a little bit high, and it's 1-1.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Green hauls it in to end the inning. Scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. Here's Jose Ramirez. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Here comes the 0-1. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That one back there. That's long gone. That one felt good. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Just missed. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely. If he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
That's off the mark. 2-1.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Hard hit left side. To first, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Here's Riley Green. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here at the top of the second. Pitch misses, and that's ball 2.
2-0.
On the ground to first. The flip to the pitcher covering. 2 away.
Batting it from the Detroit Tigers, the center fielder.
2 down, base is empty. The batter now, Javier Baez.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Outside. 1-0. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1-1.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. And we're back. Here's Machado. Skubal back to work. That one misses. Ball 1. And Manny gets a piece. Outside with a breaking ball. Right down the chute, and it's 2-2.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Got him looking. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
Here's Kyle Tucker. Ball one
That's
there.
a ball.
One down, base is empty. Fastball for a strike.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
And that's
the ball.
off the inside edge. And it's 2-2. Fastball is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Tucker stands at first with one out. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Our umpire behind the plate, Jerry Hillsdale. High praise for Jerry when we talk to people around the game.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Boog. He's very straightforward, very consistent back there. So most of the time, you're not even going to think about him. That's a good thing.
And he swings through that one.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes, and very difficult to lay off.
Francisco Lindor in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Tying run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. That one ripped. Judge going back onto the track, and he makes the catch. No runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. We plate 2 full. The American Leaguers on top, 1-0. Back here in Atlanta, top half of the 3rd inning, and the batter will be the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. The MO for him is contact, a guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great 2-hole hitter, or a guy that you could put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over to have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate.
Outside low, and now 2-0. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike. Line drive. Takes it in for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
There's a swing and a drive. That one opts against the fence. And he's got a double.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
One out, runner at second. It's Aaron Judge now. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. And that's outside.
That's a ball.
And that is ball 1.
Judge enjoyed success at the major league level right away. He hit 52 home runs as a rookie, breaking Mark McGwire's record and became the first Yankee to win Rookie of the Year since some guy named Derek Jeter.
On the ground to third. Throws across the diamond. Judge out on the play.
Now batting, first baseman, Vladimir Jr.
Vladdy Jr. stepping to the dish now. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1.
One ball, no strike.
In the dirt. Runner at second, 2 down. Pitch misses there,
ball.
and the count is 2-0.
That's a ball.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. That one at triple digits.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now batting, catcher,
First and second, 2 outs. Stepping in the long ball threat, Cal Raleigh. 0 for 1 so far. First pitch, not close.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
The 1-0. That one ripped, but foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That's down and in.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Raleigh checks his swing, appeal to third, and he held back according to Rusty Valentine. And that's through there for a strike. Now 3-2.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And they're all loaded up.
Runner, take your base.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
So bases all loaded up. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. He's already homered here in this one. Fouled off. He was late. Bases loaded. 2 down.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Foul ball, still 0-2. All loaded up. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Huge strikeout there. So they load the bases, but leave him stranded. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. The AL out front here, 1-0. Back at Truist Park, bottom of the inning, and up to the plate is Will Smith. Just missed.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That's in there, and a count 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Comes the 2-2. Ground ball right side. And that's just foul. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. And that misses. Ball 1.
1-0.
Fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Ramirez sends it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the National League, the left fielder, Ronald.
Here's Acuna now. Led off the game with a strikeout. A changeup missing, and it's 1-0. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. 2 out, space is empty. Right side. Judge getting an angle on it. Squeezes it, and that'll do it. Back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Ryan O'Hearn. And there's a ball. Fouled off left side.
Outside. That's a ball.
That one misses. Now 3-1.
3-1. Yeah. Full count.
Good job to fight that one off. And a payoff pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Ripped on a line. And foul ball. Hard hit to third. Throw on to Freeman. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
The lefty, number 31, Riley Green.
Now the left fielder, Riley Green, grounded out his first time. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
1-2.
1 down, base is empty. Strike 3. Paul schemes with the strikeout.
Oh, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Now it's Javier Baez. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. On the corner for a strike. 0-2.
That big curve inside's a pitch that can buckle you a little bit. Looks like a fastball out of the hand and then just drops over that inside part of the plate.
And it stays fair. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Ready to go, bottom four at the plate. Ketel Marte. Check swing, called strike. Swing and a foul back, that's out of play. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So he picks up his sixth strikeout of the ball game.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
So now it's Freddie Freeman. Flied to left his first time. Fought off foul. And that one ripped to left, and that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
Manny Machado up to the plate. Went down on strikes his first time through. Tap foul at the plate. And Manny gets a piece. And a swing and a miss. Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. He reached on a walk his first time. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 1. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Next pitch is outside. Freeman off of first with 2 away. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Green nabs it, and that is the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's a lead for the American League, 1-0. And we're back. We go to the top of the 5th. Now it's the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. Skeens back to work. And delivers outside.
1 ball, no strikes.
Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Next offering upstairs.
Ooh, I thought he'd bite right there.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Gleyber Torres up to the plate. 1 for 2. That one's in there. Strike 1. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Freeman pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. He's 0 for 1. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate, and there's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
In for a strike, and it's 0-2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. Now one missed.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing there for the American League, but they're on top 1-0. Back here in Atlanta, and now Kyle Schwarber.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Here comes the 0-1. There's the strike.
0-2.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Next offering is in the dirt. And that skips in the dirt. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Baez sizing this one up. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, the shortstop,
Here's Francisco Lindor. Flied to right his first time. For Lindor, being drafted out of Montverde Academy, he's a guy that's turned into one of the best all-around players in the game. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swings and chases a low one there. Raleigh gathers, throws to first, gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
The batter now will be Will Smith. His first at bat was a strikeout. And that one is downstairs. And that's ball one. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. Up the middle, collected by Torres. Tosses to first, and that is the inning. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. The AL leads it 1-0. Today we deliver a powerful message as we join our partners Stand Up to Cancer and reaffirm our commitment to the fight against cancer. Major League Baseball, its fans, players, and coaches are united in our determination to defeat this disease for our friends, our families, and our communities. For more information and how you can help, go to standuptocancer.org. Vladdy in the box again, takes a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Freddie Peralta, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Boyd also throwing. Next offering is in for a strike. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Now the catcher up to hit, Cal Raleigh. And that drops in for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Top of the zone for a called strike. Hard hit, right side. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Paul Skeens will depart, and they trail as he exits, but he kept them close. A new arm will be on the mound after the break. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Matthew Boyd. He's into the game with the bases empty. Now the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
And a curve misses outside, ball 1. In there at the knees.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
And now 2 balls and a strike. Liner, and this could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
He was all over that one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Ryan O'Hearn will hit next. He's grounded out a couple of times. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Crow Armstrong makes the grab, and that is that. No runs, one hit, no errors, and a man left. 9-1 and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. The AL out front here, 1-0. Back at Truist Park, and now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. First pitch misses. And that one fouled off.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
And now 2-2. And that one missing low.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Calls it in, and there's one away. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. 0 for 2 in this one.
So, Boog, here's an interesting fact about Acuna. He has the most home runs at Truist Park. He passed Freddie Freeman for the top spot in 2023, and I think he might hold that record for a while.
Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike 2. And misses inside. Chases that one out of the zone. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. That one's upstairs, ball 1. And that is in for a strike. And the count 1-1. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. That one gets down for a hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
So 2 down. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. And that is out of play. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. And that clips the inside corner. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and the defense comes away with nothing. And now it's Manny Machado, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Marte, the lead runner, out at second. Freeman at first, 2 out of the inning. Lifted in the air down the left side. Green brings it in, and that will end the inning. National Leaguers strand a couple. They still trail 1-0.
He'll be frustrated as he heads back to the dugout.
And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Leading off, Riley Green. just off the outside edge. 1-0. And that one clips the corner.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
And a swing and a miss there. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Here's Baez. That one fouled hard the other way. Just missed. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
That one not close. It's 2-2. That's inside. Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. 2 down.
So I'd say that was a pretty generous call right there. And when a pitcher's getting that call, there's really not much you can do about it as a hitter. And you know what? Guys today are so disciplined to stay with their approach and game plan. Not surprised at all that he took that pitch.
And now the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. Sliced hard but foul. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
Lindor on to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. AL down quietly, but they hold a 1-0 lead. And we're back. Bottom of the 7th. And now the right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base. But because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with 1 swing here.
In for a strike. And it's 0-1. Movement in the bullpen. Aroldis Chapman getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Mize warming up as well. Looking to get the tying run on base. Little chopper rolls foul. Got him. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. I mean, you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Kyle Schwarber getting ready to hit. This guy with light tower power. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. One down, base is empty. That's in there, and it's 0-2. Ball 1 there.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Just misses. 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That one just misses.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Francisco Lindor in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Hard ground ball, base knock. And the tying run is on base.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
One down. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Gets the call, and it's 1-1.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone. .99 pitches, about to throw his 100th here in the 7th inning. This is where you really start looking for any signs of fatigue.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. And that one's gone. He nails one out to right, and they lead it. It's 2-1. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time. His bat looks like it's in the zone for such a long time, and that gives him the ability to get barrel on it and hit the ball out to any part of the park.
Darren Boone makes his way out of the dugout, and he will make a move to the bullpen. Tarek Skubal is done. Good effort out of him, even though he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm on the bump after a quick break. Ryan Wu gets the call from the pen.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's the catcher to hit, Will Smith. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Next offering is fouled back. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. And that one fouled off. Still only 1 out here in the inning. That's a hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
1 gone, runner at first. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Inside, and that's ball 1. Grounded to third, could be 2. Fired to second, relay to Guerrero in time, inning-ending double play. Another look at the long ball from Francisco Lindor, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Yoshinobu Yamamoto, and he has some nasty breaking stuff. Here is Gleyber Torres. 1 for 3. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Meanwhile, Activity in the bullpen. Robbie Ray looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Mizorowski getting cranked up as well. 0-1 now. Fouled off down the right side. Stays alive. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. This one in the air. And there's one down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Here comes Aaron Judge.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
Called strike right there.
I'm impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, and you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
On the ground. Fair ball. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Making a move at second base, and here's the pinch runner, Bobby Witt Jr. And now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That's off the inside corner, and that is ball 1. Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Here's the pitch, runner on the move. There's a ball, throw to third, save. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
Don't be surprised, a ball on the ground to the corners, that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Swinging a foul out of play. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The tying run is 90 feet away.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got
swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, base hit. Witt scores, and it's an RBI single, tie game here in the 8th. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Digging in, Cal Raleigh. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. One away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. And fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And that one goes straight to the backstop. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
Man at second. And a ball evens the count. And a foul ball. He stays alive. That one almost got him. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Yoshinobu Yamamoto done for the night, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Jacob Mizorowski. And he'll feature a hard slider to work off his fastball. Pivotal at bat now for the dangerous Jose Ramirez. He's already homered in this game. Upstairs.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
And another ball.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Too low, and it's ball 3.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Ryan O'Hearn in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Two on, 1 out. Ground ball to the right side. Down the line, and it's foul. And that'll load the bases.
Now that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Next to hit, Ryan O'Hearn. Golden opportunity right here. Ball 1, no strikes.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Here's a 1-1. And that one fouled off. The 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. So they're all loaded up. That missed by a lot. Now 2-2. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Riley Green digs in for a critical at bat. 0 for 3 in this one. This one is blasted. A no-doubter. Grand slam. That one's gotta feel good. And now they're out in front. It's 6-2. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Just an unbelievable turn of events here. I mean, they've been putting together solid at-bats all inning. They set the table for him, and he delivered big time to get him the lead. Huge momentum shift on that swing, and now we'll see if they can hold on.
And now it's Baez, known for his late-inning heroics. First pitch swinging. Right side. Over to first. Then they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. So they put up a big number in the inning as 5 crossed the plate. And this was the biggie here, the grand slam. Now a 6-2 ball game. Byron Buxton into the game now on defense, but in a strange way. This is not a position he's used to playing as far as we know. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Wu back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Just missed. Activity in the bullpen. Yusei Kikuchi getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Ryan getting loose as well. Just missed. Strike 2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And that one way outside. And now it's 3-2. That one misses, so a leadoff walk. Man at first, Ketel Marte up to the plate.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game. There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
0-1. That finds the mark on the inside corner.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
0-2 now. Struck him out looking.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Here's Freddie Freeman now. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Right through there for a strike. And a swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Pitch misses, and it's 3-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And that one hit to first. One at second. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, no hits, no errors. Ninth inning coming up. It's a lead for the American League. 6-2. Back at Truist Park, now Jacob Wilson. Check swing, no appeal, and that's ball one.
Oh, this guy's going to have to slow things down. There's no reason for him to even check swing on that pitch. Was never even close.
And foul ball. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. So back to the top of the order, and here is Gleyber Torres. 1 for 4 with a double. Splits the plate. That's strike one. And there's a ball. Wilson gets his lead at first with nobody out. Way outside, straight to the backstop. Wilson into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
Well, that's part of the risk when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt. Even as good as catchers are these days at blocking pitches, that one just got away enough, and that takes the double play opportunity away for now.
And Gleyber takes outside.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Man at second. Ground ball, Freddie Freeman. Steps on first for the out. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Jacob Mizorowski departs, and he leaves a runner at third. So we'll see how the next pitcher deals with that when we get back. New arm out of the bullpen, Freddie Peralta. Here's Byron Buxton taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense.
You have to find a way to score the runner from third, especially with less than 2 outs. Wait for the pitch you want and hit it as hard as you can.
In for a strike. It's 0-1.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
And 1-2. One away with a runner at third here at the top of the ninth. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And that one upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and the lead is up to 5. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. digs in now. That one's in there. 0-1. Peralta, a former All-Star, 28 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Man at first, one away. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Cal Raleigh. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
Not even close there. And that's ball 2.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
That one in for a strike. 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. And it remains 2-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a miss at 96. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Yusei Kikuchi.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Here's Manny Machado to start it off. You see the velocity, 97 with that fastball.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
That misses the zone. Now 1-2.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch. Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. Swinging a foul straight back. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Base is empty, one away. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. That one missed. One down, base is empty. Got him swinging. Now only 1 out remaining.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
Next offering upstairs. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. And now 1-2. Kikuchi is just 1 strike away, and that's outside. Misses off the inside. Full count, 3-2.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
And that'll do it.
Winning never gets old, but it's also important to come out and play with some level of a fear of failure. That's what brings out the best, knowing that if I don't bring it today, we could lose. And nobody likes to lose, especially when you work this hard to play at this level. Nice win today.
7-2 your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.